Can you remember the first time you watched an episode of Big Bang Theory? The show quickly gained fans all around the globe thanks to Sheldon's eccentric genius and Leonard's charming clumsiness. On the other hand, how about the performers who gave life to these iconic parts? After the show ended, many of the cast members achieved great things, whether it was rising from humble beginnings to international fame. Here we will delve further into the lives of the Big Bang Theory actors and the surprising new chapters they are writing in their careers. After transforming himself from a brilliant scientist into a Hollywood behemoth, Jim Parsons brought the iconic character of Sheldon Cooper to life on The Big Bang Theory for a whopping 12 spectacular seasons, and boy did he make an impression. He won a Golden Globe, 4 Emmys, and a Best Actor award for his superb performance as the eccentric genius. Nevertheless, as you may be aware, there is a proverb that says that even the best things must come to an end. Jim, after 279 episodes of absurd moments, decided to broaden his horizons, but don't you dare think that Jim was just sitting around doing nothing while The Big Bang Theory was airing. Because really, who wouldn't want to spend time with Kermit the Frog? He was whizzing around Hollywood like an excited electron, landing roles in fantastic shows like The Muppets. He also sported a NASA uniform from the 1960s instead of his usual superhero tees in the groundbreaking film Hidden Figures. Furthermore, he has dabbled in Hollywood acting in films like Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile, which are regarded as 2 of his most dramatic works. Wow, what a wide range. Jim is currently carrying on Sheldon's work by telling the story of young Sheldon. Another thing he started doing is working as a producer, which is behind the scenes. Not to mention that he has been utterly destroying it on Broadway. In 2024, he stunned audiences with his performances in Our Town and A Man of No Importance, proving that this young man from Texas can do anything. Regarding his private life, Jim is absolutely smitten with his husband, Todd Spiewak. They were married in 2017 after being together for 14 years, and if you really want to know how romantic their love story is, ask any physicist. Is the charismatic Leonard Hofstadter someone you're familiar with? The role of the experimental physicist as the world's most beloved underdog was entirely Johnny Galecki's doing. He was nominated for an Emmy and caught the attention of the Screen Actors Guild due to his extraordinary connection with the ensemble, especially with one neighbor across the hall. This is quite remarkable considering that the man spent the majority of his time trying to climb stairs. Johnny wasn't content to soak up all the praise for his work on The Big Bang Theory, even though it made us laugh. Oh, he was in a couple of great films. For example, he co-starred with Will Smith in Hancock, and was seen with Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried in Time. In 2018, he brought David Healy back to life and gave us all the nostalgic sensations by returning to Roseanne, making our hearts melt. Our hearts melted at his touch. More than that, Johnny's private life has also been full of exciting adventures. His on-screen love interest, Kaley Cuoco, was only there for a short while. Since they kept their relationship strictly professional, most of their fans had no idea they broke up. Currently, Johnny is enjoying life as a member of the family. They take tremendous pride in their young daughter, Una Evelena, whom they had with his wife, Morgan. Avery, his son from a previous relationship with Elena Meyer, was born to him in 2019. Penny may have started out as the next-door waitress, but Kaley Cuoco made her into the show's protagonist and the show's engine. With her perfect eye rolls and clever comebacks, Kaley was making us laugh, but behind the scenes, she was quietly building an empire. She had us in fits of laughter. She was a multi-talented individual who did everything from acting to hosting the People's Choice Awards twice and running her own production company, Yes Norman Productions. For what reason is that so cute? Kaley arrived on stage with a bang the second she removed her Cheesecake Factory uniform. She stunned audiences as both the lead and executive producer in The Flight Attendant, and she later became known as Harley Quinn's voice. She excelled in both of these parts. Moreover, she has shown absolutely no signs of slowing down. Since she first appeared on our screens, her performances in series like Based on a True Story and entertaining films like Meet Cute and Roleplay have been nothing short of spectacular. You could say this girl has the energy of 2 shots of espresso. Kaylee has had quite the journey in the world of romantic relationships. After her short but passionate romance with Johnny Galecki ended, she had a rocky road to a steady marriage and a happily ever after. They welcomed a daughter, Matilda Carmine Ritchie, into the world in 2023, and she is currently living the high life with her husband, Ozark actor Tom Pelphrey. Before becoming famous for his portrayal of the charming and eccentric Howard Wolowitz, Simon Helberg was already making waves in the comedy world with his part on Mad TV. But it was his turn on The Big Bang Theory that really made people take notice of him. Who could ever forget Howard's incredible sense of style with his tight pants and huge belt buckles? The viewers loved Simon in every scene as he brought the role to life, turning the would-be ladies' man into a warm and loving family man. Working tirelessly to bring Howard to life, Simon was also making strides in the Hollywood industry at the same time. He co-starred with Meryl Streep in Florence Foster Jenkins and worked with the illustrious Coen brothers in A Serious Man. He accomplished both of these things to a notable degree. After his run on The Big Bang Theory came to an end, Simon continued to impress, starring in intriguing films like Annette, in which he co-starred with Adam Driver, and Space Oddity, in which he ventured further into uncharted cinematic territory. When he's not busy making movies or TV shows, Simon enjoys a wonderful life with his wife, actress Jocelyn Towney. Their 2 beautiful children, Adeline and Wilder, were born after they tied the knot in 2007. All told, there are 2 offspring. Similar to how the show's Howard Wolowitz strikes a harmonious balance between his work and family life, Simon has done the same. Art seems to mimic life in every possible way, and life seems to be the ideal example. The Big Bang Theory benefited greatly from Kunal Nayyar's contribution, as he is famous for playing the charming but occasionally uncomfortable astrophysicist Raj Koothrappali. Because of his huge heart and selective mutism around women, Kunal created a character named Raj who everyone couldn't help but love. Furthermore, when Kunal wasn't busy solving the world's riddles, he was engaging in a number of other pleasurable pursuits. His voice work for the Ice Age films and his portrayal of the charming guy Diamond in the Trolls films made everyone laugh. Nevertheless, that is not the extent of Kunal's abilities. His inspirational story of moving from New Delhi to Hollywood was chronicled in his 2015 book, Yes, My Accent is Real. His biography was well received by fans since he included the same warmth and humor that made Raj endearing throughout, both in his personal and professional life. After a successful transition from literature to television, Kunal is back to his theatrical roots with a performance in The Spoils and guest appearances on Criminal, UK and Suspicion, the latter of which featured his collaboration with the legendary Uma Thurman. Kunal finds just as much happiness and fulfillment in his life away from the spotlight as he does when he is spending time with his loved ones. His wife, the actress Neha Kapoor, who was once Miss India, he wed in 2011, included in some of his acting opportunities in stark contrast to Raj, who may have struggled to find a romantic partner. In 2024, Kunal's already packed schedule continued with an appearance in the Spaceman Netflix series. His charming presence was palpable in the teen romantic comedy How to Date Billy Walsh. Melissa Rauch, my goodness, did make an impression with her debut as our beloved Bernadette on The Big Bang Theory. She brought a storm of science and sass. After Apartment 4A, Kunal Nayyar has proved without a doubt that life is full of possibilities. At the Cheesecake Factory, Bernadette started out as a basic waitress but rose to become one of the show's most endearing characters. She continued her education in microbiology until she earned her degree. Even Sheldon Cooper might rethink his choice if he heard her high-pitched voice, which she uses to hide her powerful personality. Melissa went from being cast as a guest star to a major cast member in less time than Howard Joel Wolowitz could said, thanks to her phenomenal performance. She brought so much nuance to Bernadette's character that we couldn't imagine the show without her infectious laugh and secretly terrifying personality. When Melissa wasn't making a swoon over Bernadette, she was preparing to make a major splash in Hollywood. She was not content to limit herself to being a television star. She dove headfirst into the film industry with The Bronze, a film in which she not only starred but also wrote and produced. She was not satisfied with dominating our TV screens.